No lemons were harmed in the following intro.
Good afternoon, sports racers. This is my friend Dustin. This is a lemon. You're watching the show with Zefrank.
It's gonna be a fun, fun winter now that I've got my wool socks on. It's gonna be so exciting when it gets cold outside. Your nose looks so damn cold, but my nose is so much colder. If you can't see my breath, why don't you stand just a little bit closer? It's gonna be a fun, fun winter now that you've got my wool socks on. It's gonna be so exciting when it gets cold outside.
That's the way that I recorded that song, but maybe you could come up with a different song using the same music. I put up a link where you can download just the music in the sidebar. Maybe some of you could try recording your own words or your own melody. Then upload it to the gallery where we can all listen to it and clap. If you've never done anything like this before but want to give it a shot, ask around in the forum. You can do it! Quite a bit of international uproar today following the release of a video documenting the execution of Saddam Hussein. The video, which was posted on the internet, depicted an almost medieval scene with Shiite witnesses and guards taunting Mr. Hussein with phrases like "go to hell" and "Muqtada," referring to Muqtada al-Sadr, the Shiite militia leader. The release of the video contributed to growing anger and controversy surrounding the execution of Mr. Hussein, both within Iraq and around the world. The first point of controversy was the timing of the execution. The execution took place on the first day of the Islamic religious holiday Eid al-Adha. The holiday represents the day that Abraham was prepared to sacrifice one of his sons before God intervened. The second point of controversy was that Iraqi Prime Minister al-Maliki went ahead with the execution despite some outstanding legal concerns. Specifically, there's a constitutional provision that requires that Iraq's three-man presidency council affirms all executions before they take place. Al-Maliki decided to sidestep that provision, most likely because one of the members of the council is anti-death penalty and another is a moderate Sunni. The third controversy relates to how much work the U.S. government did to prevent the other two controversies in what was bound to be an inflammatory event. After days of silence leading up to the execution, U.S. officials now say that they were actively trying to buy some time, both to sidestep the overlap with the religious holiday and also to work out some of the legal questions. Mr. Hussein was in U.S. custody until minutes before he was executed. Amid calls for his resignation, Prime Minister al-Maliki said that the execution would be the subject of an inquiry. Today, a low-level guard was arrested for allegedly having taunted Mr. Hussein, despite eyewitnesses who said that higher-level officials took part as well.